Do you sometimes struggle to love yourself, to love certain parts of you? And it's really ironic that we want other people to love and to accept us the way we are, but we often struggle to accept and love ourselves the way we are. We need to be kinder to ourselves, okay? Do this exercise with me. So in step one, what we're going to do is we're going to name one part of ourselves that we struggle to accept. Okay. That can be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, no matter what it is. So, what I need you to do is to write down one part of yourself that you struggle with. And then right next to that, I need you to write down why you dislike that part of you. So, for example, me, I had a hard time accepting and loving my stomach, my gut on the inside. And the reason for that is I had a lot of digestion problems. So it was difficult for me to accept and love that part. So I wasn't particularly kind in my mind about my stomach. So what I need you to do is to explore the parts that you struggle with and write down why you think that's the case. Okay, let's go to step two. I need you to start speaking with compassion to yourself. And in this exercise, I need you to go and look yourself in the mirror. When you look at yourself in the mirror, I need you to pick one of these examples. You could come up with your own, but I've got a couple of examples here that you can try to use. One of the things you could say to yourself is, you are doing your best. You're doing the best you can. And you say that to yourself 7 times. Or you could say, you're allowed to rest. For those that work all the time and have a hard time to take a moment to just rest. Okay, you say that to yourself 7 times in the mirror. Or if you're ready, you can say, I love you to yourself 7 times in the mirror. Okay, if you're ready to do that, you do that. It's a whole lot harder than most people think. You look at yourself and you say, I love you 7 times. Let's go to step 3. So I need you to think about how you did this in the past. How would you speak to yourself when you look at yourself in a mirror, especially when you look at and think about that part of you that you don't like? I just need you to notice how you did this in the past. Just think about that for a second and write it down. Then I would need you to go to step 4 and think about how you could do this in the future. How would you do this better in the future? What does better look like for you in the future? So think about that in a second. So imagine what that would be like to be kinder to yourself in the future. What are the things you would do? For example, for myself, I would start looking at all the ways and the things that I could do to treat my own stomach a whole lot better. You know, the right food, right movement, right nutrition, and all that stuff to treat myself better, to be kinder to myself in that particular area that I struggle with. So now I need you to go to step 5. What's one small thing that you can do today to get closer to what better looks like for you? What's one small thing that you can do that you know that you can win today to push yourself in that direction that's better for you in the future? If you don't know where to begin, one small thing you could do is start by just looking at yourself in the mirror. And you look at yourself without judgment, without saying anything negative to yourself. Lock in with yourself. Look at yourself for like 10 seconds or 30 seconds and not say anything negative or think anything negative about yourself. That's a place to begin. I did this, so you can do this too. My name is Chris Kasonga. Keep living an empowered life.